Hey you guys, it's me Clarissa here on Clarissa Says, where Clarissa says it all, and that is how I feel. So good morning you guys, and this is literally breaking news. So I'm gonna jump right in. If you guys have not heard about what happened in Florida at the Florida International University, I'm filling you in. The bridge collapse, the new bridge that they just put up on March the 10th has collapsed. Like while traffic was going, like literally the worst of the worst that like everybody's fears literally happened yesterday. And the funny thing about it is that this is spring break time, so for this to happen in Miami is like, whoa, you guys. And the Florida International University has been on a mission to push like safety for their students. And so this is one of the things that they did, which is called a pedestrian bridge, so therefore they can walk across and, be safer. So the fact that this bridge literally buckled, and due to stories that I read, it said that it buckled to the left and then it collapsed in the middle, like it went like that, and then it boom, like it leaned to the left and then it fell like directly in the middle on top of cars is something that like I honestly no one could have thought of. Like that's not something you hear a bridge just collapse, or collapsing, shall I say. I'm just flabbergasted, and I feel so sorry for the people that were driving home or driving to wherever they had to be in the destination that had to be a part of this scenario, and I really feel bad for their family and just everybody involved. I'm going to fill you in on what's going on with the people that actually have been found. So well, first off, let's start with the bad of the worst of the news. So first off, six people have been already like at the least stated dead, completely like dead, not transported or anything. Like five people died on the scene, and another person died like at a hospital in Miami. I think the hospital is Kendall Regional Medical Hospital, but it just said like a hospital in Miami. I know for a fact that 10 people were transported to the Kendall Medical Center hospital that's up there in Kendall. 10 of them were transported, and out of those 10 of them, 8 were in a stable condition. Of course, they had abrasions, bruises, and maybe broken bones, but I don't believe all of them. But 10 of them were transported. 8 of them were in stable condition, so they weren't in worst of the worst condition. Whereas those 6 people did actually die in the situation, and that's at the least because they're still out there searching through the debris to see if there's anyone else trapped, with their vehicle or under there with their vehicle. Mentioning that there was 2 people that I did see online that were able to make it out. One lady, the bridge fell like directly, like just on the rear of her vehicle. Like so, basically, I think she probably was on like the other side, like the north side of the thing of the bridge because it hit her rear, so she was able to get out of it. And then the other one, someone was able to help her out of the vehicle, even though it was like smashed. It just smashed, basically right in front of her, like literally. Well, it didn't smash her car; it hit like literally right in front of her. And the reason why I said smash is because of the impact. It did hit her vehicle, which made it look kind of like it was smashed, but it fell right in front of her vehicle, and she was able to make it out because she didn't get hit by that. But the people that were in front of her were also trapped under the bridge, so therefore they had to get them out, and they were able to. I don't believe they were all of them, but some of them were able to make it out and be able to climb out. And some of them, of course, as I just mentioned, were fatal as a death, and others are transported to the medical hospital. There is one person in a coma. I don't know if that's the one that died. That was also transported. The 6th person that died, I'm not sure. And there's also one person that had cardiac arrest. So those may be the 2 people that, out of the 10 people that was transferred to the hospital, maybe those are, those are people that actually died. I'm only giving those as guesses because they still have not came out with any names of anybody that has passed. It is a crime scene, of course. Well, it's not a crime scene, but it is a fatal scene. So therefore, they are trying to, make it very secure. So if you're in the Miami area, just know you're not able to go past the FIU area right there where that debris is and where this incident has happened, because there does have to be, a cleanup crew to come out there and clean up the debris and try to fix everything up. And not only I didn't mention this, but there were workers also on the bridge. So we still haven't came out and said, if the 5 people that have died on the scene were workers. because again, they have not told us who the people are, but I'm kind of lost for words, you guys. Like, this is not something that happens, like, at all, like, at all. I mean, I haven't heard of any stories of bridges falling in the past 6, maybe 7, 8 years, maybe even longer. I'm just saying, because I don't really look up things like this, but you guys, like, this is something that, they need to fix. Like, it's 2018, and there should be no way a bridge is like, it collapses like this. Like, it should be no way. There should be, like, the top of the top engineering. I don't know if it's street materials. I don't know if it's people being lazy, not putting up, maybe the right, I don't know, the band things that they have, like, that holds, like, like the little steel band things. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't tight enough, because it said online, it said buckle. There's no way that a bridge should be able to buckle. That means, like, for me, it makes me feel like the weight of the bridge maybe made it, like, the weight of the material with how the positioning of the little, steel, like, rod things that hold the bridge together. I don't think were enough of them, but maybe the bridge was just too heavy. Like, it doesn't make any sense, you guys. I'm not gonna act like I know these terminology, but I do know that there's still things that go down, connects to the bridge, and connects to that little frame on the top that keeps it from falling onto people. And I do not believe that structure that they put together was properly put together, because if it was, it would not have fallen. Let's just say it like that. But again, I send my condolences out to the families that are out there, to the people that had to experience this. Like, this could be something that would change. Well, this is something that changes people's life, because, like, imagine you sitting in traffic and what everyone thinks. So I know, when I was a kid, I used to be scared of going to bed. Like, to my mom, I used to just like that, like, seriously, like, mom, and she used to be like, it's okay, Clarissa, we're going to get off of it really fast. And I would see myself go up and go down, and I'm like, okay, and I would breathe. But when I'm at the top of that, I always hold my breath. And this is why stuff like this. So I know for someone to see that in front of their face, I just feel so bad for the people. I really do. But y'all, that's all I have as of right now. If they do bring out the names, I will make another video just to recap, and keep you guys updated on the people that actually were, involved fatally in this incident. They're still going through, the debris, so there may be more deaths, but I really pray to the Creator that there isn't any more fatal deaths, or any more deaths, any more injuries, any more people that were caught in this, crossfire. There were 8 vehicles crossed. I don't know if I mentioned that, but there were originally 8 vehicles crushed and stuck in this bridge. And I'm starting to get, like, really, yeah, you guys. I'm sorry this thing happened. They need to really get this right, because it's FIU. Let's just get that. It's FIU. This is something that, like, they push. Like, that's their push. Mission for safety. And for a bridge to collapse, like, literally right by the campus, that's crazy. Make sure you tune in and let me know if you guys see any updates as to if there's any more fatal deaths, or if there's any names that came out. Please comment below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
The questions I would like to talk about are: 1. Where did we come from? How did the universe come into being? Are we alone in the universe? Is there alien life out there? What is the future of the human race? Up until the 1920s, everyone thought the universe was essentially static and unchanging in time. Then it was discovered that the universe was expanding. Distant galaxies were moving away from us. This meant they must have been closer together in the past. If we extrapolate back